Hi guys, this is a video on Windows software. If I was to say the word Mozilla to you, what would be the first thing that came into your head? Would it possibly be Mozilla Firefox, the second most popular browser that you can get below Internet Explorer, which is the first? What if I was to say Mozilla SeaMonkey? Does that ring a bell? Well, if it doesn't, then I'll just be briefly explaining what Mozilla SeaMonkey is. Now, SeaMonkey was derived from Mozilla Suite, which was basically a bunch of applications that were made by Mozilla, all bunched into one, and then you could download it and then you could use it. But then they came out with SeaMonkey. Now, SeaMonkey, I'll be showing what it is in a second, but SeaMonkey you can run on Linux, Mac and Windows, so you can run it on everything. And I'll just might as well just start it and show you. Now, if I double click this, you'll notice that we go into a browser. Now, this is called Navigator. Now, this may ring a bell if you are very old school and you know anything about Netscape. There used to be Netscape Navigator. Now Netscape is dead. They've sort of incorporated it into SeaMonkey, so this is the SeaMonkey Navigator. So you'll notice that it's a little bit old school. It looks old school, but the last update was February the 8th, which is only a month ago, so it's still being updated. And you'll notice that we have a sidebar here. It's got several bits here. You've got some icons here, and the main SeaMonkey page. Now, one cool feature I noticed is this Google thing. It says search, and it says using Google, which you can change. But if I was to search, I don't know, Apple, like I usually do, you'll notice that the search results appear here, and there's no description. You could just click on it and go onto the website. Now, I've never seen that done before. I think that's quite neat. And also, it conducts a search in the main window, so you can search through here. But if you want quick access, you could just click one of these, which I thought was pretty cool. Another pretty cool thing I noticed is in the bottom right, if you drag your mouse over this, it says you are online, and it says proxy none for me. Now, if you're on a proxy, that would be quite handy to find out what your proxy address is. And it says click the icon to go offline, so if I wanted to disconnect at any time, I could do that. And this one says display the security information about the current page. So there's a couple of cool things that you can get in SeaMonkey that I haven't seen in Firefox. I mean, I may have missed something out, but be sure to let me know if I have. But anyway, in the bottom left, you'll notice that there's some icons, 5 icons here. Now, the first one says Navigator, and if I press that, that will just launch another one of these Navigator pages. And this one is called Mail and News Groups. So if I click this, you'll notice that it's come up with my email client. Well, the email client for SeaMonkey. Now, you notice it's actually got my email here, and it's got all these messages that I've got from YouTube on various people commenting and messaging me. But you can see, again, you can disconnect at any point with this icon here, and I could just compose, get messages, much like I can do in Outlook Express, only it's all sort of in one. It's just all done through SeaMonkey. So that is the email client. I'm going to close this, and the next one I'm going to show you is Composer. Now, Composer is an HTML editor. Now, if you've heard of Dreamweaver or anything like that, basically you can have you can alter the you can have a code view and an actual view, so you can see what you're doing graphically, or you can do it in code. So, for example, I'm in the normal view, so if I type something, blah 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 blah, and I want to show this in a web page, I haven't done any HTML coding or anything, you'll notice that it says at the bottom it's got different views, HTML tags, HTML source. If I was to go to HTML source, you'll notice it's already typed in my main code for my website, and it's saying the body is what I just typed. So I could then say the title was hello or something, if I wanted to change it, and then I could preview it. HTML tags, HTML source. If I was to go to HTML source, you'll notice it's already typed in my main code for my website, and it's saying the body is what I just typed. So I could then say the title was hello or something, if I wanted to change it, and then I could preview it, and it will just say this is what it's going to look like. Or I could click browse, and it will load it into the navigator bar. So if I click browse, save changes, yes, and it will ask me to save it as an HTML. Let's just say hello HTML, and you notice it's now saying hello in the corner, and it's got the message I typed. So this is great if you want to do things like this is showing the HTML tag, so that's in the body tag. It's just great to use if you want to use an alternative to Dreamweaver. And if I wanted to put an image in, it just says image location. I've got a picture of a dog here. Again, I always do pictures of a dog, I don't know why. Image preview, okay. If the image is relevant to content, you must supply alternate text. I'll just say dog. Okay. and so it says dog here, and it's got the picture here, and it's got the text underneath. So we're going to the source, and it says image style, and then it says the source of it is on the desktop, blah blah blah. Browse it, sorry, and say save, and it's now got it viewing it in the browser with the dog and the code. So that's quite handy to have if you can do tables as well, and then spell check or whatever, and that's all just in this composer. So it's a good HTML editor. Now next up is the address book. I've got all my addresses here. They've all been loaded from my mobile phone, so I won't show you the contact cards obviously, but if I drag this down you can see like all the numbers and email addresses, blah blah blah. But this is just an address book, and again you can disconnect from the internet at any point just by clicking that, and work locally. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this. You can also IM. I'm not sure if you can just send an instant message through. I don't know if I try it. No, AIM is not a registered protocol. Oh, okay. Whatever. So that is address book, and last but not least is IRC chat, which is also known as Chatzilla in this client. So it says Chatzilla, and it says IRC. So you'll notice that my name is Virtuoso, and I've got all this stuff here, and I don't know, I could connect to I'd connect to a chat room, but then I'd have to identify, well, I don't know. If I say server, if I go in the most popular chat room, what's that? Chris Perillo's got a pretty popular chat room. If I say irc.worldwide.org, it will ask me to change my nickname or something. Yeah, I'm not going to do that for the second because it will show me. It will show my password. So I'm now in Chris Perillo's chat room. Oh no, I'm not. I've typed it wrong, so I'm going to say leave that. Oh, whatever, we'll go /join #Chris. Here we go. Now we're in Chris's chat room, and you'll notice there's all the people here that are in his chat room. Sorry about that, I've obviously typed that wrong. I can just close the tab, I think. Leave Chris. There we go. And now we're in Chris Perillo's chat room, and you can see all the people that are now talking. Blah 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 blah. So. And this is all done just inside this whole SeaMonkey package, so you don't have to download anything separate. It's all free as well.
Got mail.
Sorry about that. And it's also popped up that I've got mail in one of my email address boxes, so that's showing me. Quite cool. And you can just access it all from here. So it's ideal for a developer or a power user or anything like that. And it's called Mozilla SeaMonkey. So thanks for watching my video. This was Mozilla SeaMonkey. Be sure to try it out. It's quite good. It may look a little bit old, but it does what it says it does. So thanks for watching my video. Please rate, comment, subscribe if you like my videos, and thanks again.